2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish bull.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
He finds himself in a share of 15th position. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
These are on rails, looking good.
Well done. Take the birdie. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Nicely done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Okay, steady now. 7 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
This one started out on a good line. And there it is. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 7. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, don't give them praise, just look with admiration. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Sitting at 1 under the card in a share of 8th position. Ooh, that almost went down. And a par putt awaits him. Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his...
And there it goes from the sand. A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this. looking good.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And what a way to jump into the top 10. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. We need this one to bounce right. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
It's on a great line. It was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his part.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Currently 1 under for the event. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
From around 120 yards here, just 3 back from the leader. Going with the 8-iron here. Left yourself an opportunity. Setting up here with a very long putt. What a putt to make. Well done. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Ah, yes.
Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Well, that's a handy shot.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
This one's tracking. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He's currently tied for 6th. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. To the top 5 he goes. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That should set up another chance. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Okay, time to return to the action. This putt to move into a tie for first. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Just one stroke back and right in it.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's not the outcome they were after.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And down it goes. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Currently 5 under overall. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Wonderfully played. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Getting ready to play their third. He's currently tied for the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. He's currently sitting in second. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. That was wonderfully done. Currently -5. Currently second place. And here we are with the third shot.
And just one shot off the lead.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is what they have left for birdie here. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Jon Rahm.
Yes! Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing Jon Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Putting for birdie here.
This is on a great line.
That's inside the range. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. How close was that to going down? This is a par putt. Okay, let's head to the next.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. That one's heading down Broadway. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Go on, get in the hole. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will take him to 8 under. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Super shot that.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. Well, at the start of the week, there are a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas, but this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy